I want to do parole, and then
All right, we're going to go on the record. The court has received two questions from the jury. Have both the state and the defense had an opportunity to review the question? State,
Yes, Judge.
defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. First question, Judge, if a sentence of longer than 2 years is decided, if parole is authorized, how long will the defendant remain or could remain on parole? The court proposes the following supplemental charge. With reference to your inquiry, you have all the law before you. Please continue your deliberations. Any objection to that supplemental charge? State,
No, Judge.
defense?
No, Your Honor.
Any objection to sending the answers back to the jury?
No.
No, Judge.
Next question, Judge, if a sentence of longer than 2 years is decided and the defendant is eligible for parole after 2 years, will he be allowed to contact the victim if he is on parole? The court proposes the following supplemental charge. With reference to your inquiry, you have all the law before you. Please continue your deliberations. Any objections to the supplemental charge with regards to that question? State,
No, Judge.
defense?
No.
Any objection to sending the answer back to the jury?
No objections.
No.
All right, thank you. All right, if everyone please remain in the courtroom.
You're wrong.
Yes, Judge.
You're wrong. Okay, never mind, she's
All right.
doing it.
All right, so we're off the record. I know that there have not been any issues with any outbursts, so just continue to have no outbursts. I understand that sometimes emotions can run high. And the defense witness who testified by Zoom, my understanding, she's going to try to Zoom in. And if she's unable to Zoom in, defense is asking that she be allowed to watch the streaming service. And I'm assuming there's no objection. Is that correct?
No objection,
All
Judge.
right.
There's two.
Oh, the reason why there's two, government again. We don't have copies for you, so I'll
Oh.
sign them both.
Okay.
And actually, Matt, I can give this to you now.
Okay.
And I'll just write copy on the top of it. You're welcome. Just, are they lining up? All right, Ms. Ramirez, I'm going to stop your video. Just give me a thumbs up if you're still able to hear the proceedings.
I can hear.
All right, so what I'll do is if you'll place yourself on mute because sometimes there's outside noise, and I'll stop your video, all right?
Now you found me, right? Okay. What's the issue?
Okay. All right, everyone, please be seated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's the court's understanding that you've reached a verdict as to punishment. Is that correct?
Yes.
And is that verdict unanimous?
Yes.
All right, if you'll hand the verdict form to the deputy, please. Thank you. All right. It says we assess this punishment at confinement in the institutional division for a term of 2 years, and there is no fine. Does anyone wish to have the jury polled?
No, Judge. No, Your
All right, you may be seated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your service. The deputy is going to take you back to the jury room, and I'll come back and speak with you for a few moments. All right, everyone, please rise for the jurors. All right, everyone, please be seated. All right, the jury having sentenced you to 2 years, the court will follow as required the juror's verdict, which is 2 years in the prison. The court will sentence you to 2 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. And there's to be Chapter 62 registration. Is there any no contact state?
One moment, Judge. Yes, Judge, we would ask for no contact order for the complainant.
All right, and there's to be no contact with the complainant. All right, anything else with regards to sentencing from either side, state?
We would just like to do a victim impact statement, Judge.
All right, anything else with regards to sentencing defense?
No, Your Honor, just for the record, the court has signed the right of appeal.
All right. And Mr. Alejandro, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal? All right, you do have a right to appeal as this was a jury trial. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. And because of the nature of the offense, you will have to register for the law. Do you understand? All right. It's my understanding that there's to be victim impact. There's to be no response. In this court, I require that everyone treat you with respect. So just listen and internalize what is being said. All right, you may proceed.
Right. I'm writing this letter with a heavy heart and an overwhelming sense of pain. What you did to Jay is something that has shattered our family and left deep emotional wounds that feel like they will never heal. The impact of your actions on Jay is substantial. I thought I was going to lose my son because of this. He is suffering in ways that no child should ever have to experience, and I fear that the emotional repercussions will follow him for a long time. I had to visit him in a psychiatric facility 39 weeks pregnant. Watching him struggle being trapped in a place that reflects the pain and despair he was experiencing. It infuriates me that he was pushed to that point, battling suicidal thoughts and feelings of hopelessness that no child should ever have to endure. We feel a profound sense of injustice and frustration that he has faced such a dark reality, and it angers me to think that the world around him has let him down. I want you to feel the same pain and hopelessness he lives with every day. While Jay has worked through his anger, mine still rages. It fuels my determination to fight for his healing and well-being, ensuring that he knows he's not alone in the struggle. You may not fully grasp the magnitude of your actions. Your brother will never be the same after this. He will struggle to be the father and husband he once was, and his ability to trust will forever be altered. He is in pain for his son, but he is also hurting as a brother. He loved you deeply, and that love doesn't simply disappear because of a terrible mistake. I cannot begin to fathom how you could betray my trust in such a horrific manner. The violation of a child is an unforgivable act, and it has irrevocably changed the way I view the world now. This is a burden we wish we could take away from him, but we cannot. As a parent, our primary duty is to protect our children. And knowing that you chose to hurt Jay in such an unimaginable way has caused me to be guarded with everyone my children interact with. I want you to understand that this is not just a personal matter. It affects our entire family. It has caused issues in my marriage with your brother that are still attempting to be mended today. Our marriage will never be the same. We will always be seeking to rebuild our relationship to feel whole again. I urge you to take a moment to reflect on the gravity of your actions and the pain they have caused. Your choices have consequences, and it is crucial that you seek the help you need to understand the depths of those actions. Your actions have placed an insurmountable barrier between us and the world around us. This letter is not about forgiveness or reconciliation, it's about accountability. I cannot imagine how you will begin to confront what you have done. But I hope you recognize the seriousness of this situation and the need for change. Regina.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.